this morning. Summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's going to get taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
What? I'm here all day. Watch tight end, watch tight end. Tight right. We got 4.
On first and 10, it's Wilson. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, they'll force the incompletion.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Wilson dancing to his left. He may try and run for this. The rushing numbers for Wilson may be down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. On first down, Wilson. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's more. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 more yards there and another first down. This is Chris Carson, 1,000-yard rusher a year ago. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another first down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. So back-to-back big runs picking apart this defense. Tyler Lockett. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 53 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted, was it an audible, or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. A carry for Devontae Freeman, who missed most of last season. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now Ryan. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
Ryan. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing,
Tyler Lockett, 30. 10, and he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Tyler Lockett, an 80-yard touchdown, and the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown. and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. As Atlanta comes back out here on offense, CD, I just wanted to ask you about the NFC South. You got the Breeze injury. Nobody knows what's going on with Cam in Carolina. No team is at 2-0, so the Falcons at 1-1. They may be in a pretty good position.
They certainly are, and it's one of the more volatile divisions year in and year out in the NFL. How many times have we seen a team go from worst to first? And Tampa Bay's 1-1. So, as you noted, this division now in flux a little bit. Atlanta's got to feel great about that win against Philadelphia. Gets them back on the beam, and they're hoping that they can take control in the NFC South. Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. Ryan now to throw on third down. That's complete. Hooper. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 11 yards there, first down. On the heels of that good carry by Devontae Freeman, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Ryan. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now Ryan. That's caught inside the 20. 36 yards on the play. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They run. Devontae Freeman. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. On 2nd and 9, Ryan. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. 13-0 is the score. After one on EA Sports.
Check. Watch the screen.
On third down, Ryan. And he's got it. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Punching it in from a yard away. As they are now on the board here in the first half. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got... in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Tyler Lockett trotting onto the field, getting set for this next drive. He has certainly made the most of his catches so far, both of them going for touchdowns here in half number 1.
And we've never met a team that doesn't talk about getting off to a fast start and featuring guys that they want to have the ball early. We're seeing both of those come into play here. Off to an incredible start.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Clemson Tiger, Vic Beasley, reaches home that time.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was...
And he's going to go down again. Adrian Claiborne, he's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Third and long. It's Wilson. Buying time to his left. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. Man out. 24. Hey. 18.
Here we go on fourth with Wilson. They'll lock him with a grab over the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A fourth down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. To throw again on second down. Wilson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance.
Hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And the Falcons grab it. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now Wilson on first down. And incomplete. While we have a second, wanted to check in on how the first-year head coaches are doing, because week 1 was not very kind to them. They went 1-6-1. Matt LaFleur was the only winner. But week 2, not a ton better, Charles. They were 3-5.
And really not a surprise. And remember, Freddie Kitchens and Adam Gase squared off on Monday.
Tyler Lockett, the 20, 10, 5, and oh so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run, and even 70 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Steps away to his left, and it's a Seattle Seahawks touchdown. A 1-yard run on first down, another yard that gets him into the end zone on second down. Maybe not much for the yards per carry average, but hey, 6 points.
Yeah, bottom line is it doesn't matter there. You've got to find a way to wedge it into the end zone. Yards per carry, that's out the window. How do you score? And on the second down, they had something going. They got a yard before. They thought they could do it again, and they got it done.
Myers connects on the PAT, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was Russell Wilson finishing things off with a touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Switching gears for a second, Charles, this last week has not been kind to quarterbacks who are toward the end of their career. You think about Drew Brees, Ben Roethlisberger, both with injuries, and then Eli Manning, he's heading to the bench. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, and they will take over at the 26-yard line.
And that's now the second time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
To throw is Wilson. Being chased, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Here's Wilson. Left side complete to Lockett. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Wilson now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Trying to lay one up deep. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pumps from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. The rookie DK Metcalf, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again. Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready, dog.
When it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever. Sick with the talk, pass to your receiver. All about running the spot. And you know we got breath control, so no need to take a breather. Cardio kingpin, subjugate the dub play. And you know we can't wait to bring spins. A-star quizzes, A+ the final. Vocals we align, we'll move it all simultaneously over joints and rock. We earn 30 years, so you can say we got 3 turns. Live off the board, unlike you and your chess men. We installed doubt in you and your if the game had veins, we'll insert upheaval the ground. Cause the adrenaline we blend with the sound is our thing. Are you ready? Are you set? Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter, right? Turn it up, y'all keep the flow. But can you rock it like...
Hey, everybody, it's the coach. Welcome to
The coach. We are just... About set for football at CenturyLink Field here in Seattle. A few moments ago, they raised the 12th man banner, and this place, as usual, rocking and rolling. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Carolina Panthers and the Seattle Seahawks.
Check. Walk it before. I'm 14.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down. Now it's Wilson. His throw incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, but it's going to be second down. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
19.
Wilson going to throw again. Forced out to his left. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
It's a gain of 6.
Kill.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
22. Jack, bottom. Right, check. 52.
From the gun on third down, Wilson eluding the pressure right. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson escaping the pressure right. And it's a fumble. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. From the 41, Newton. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Tackle made by Ziggy Ansah. Looking to throw on second down. Newton. And he coughed it up. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. So a rocky start on both sides offensively. Turnovers exchanged.
I saw what you did there.
What'd I do? Rocky. Too rocky.
I saw that. I got it. And, and right now, they're carrying it around like they are wearing boxing gloves. If we're going to have that kind of a reference, they've got to get it together and start playing a little bit better ball.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Okay, after those first 2 drives, I think there's a head coach who's going to be calling for CSI. They're going to want some forensics on this. What is going on with this ball club? Unable to hold on to the football and take care of it.
Yeah, 2 straight fumbles for them to start out.
Yeah, you would think sometimes just mentally not prepared, and it shows up in these types of plays. Makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. On 2nd and 12, Newton dancing to his left. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Newton buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first.
Even at the age of 30, Cam says it's just a number. Still a real threat running the football. We all know about the touchdowns, but ran for 488 yards last season. That was 4th among all NFL quarterbacks. He can still tote the mail.
In your face. 20.
Cam's going to run the option right on first down. This is McCaffrey. Great footwork, but still wrangled down before reaching the 20. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Cam's going to run the option right. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Back to throw, Newton. Steps away to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 13-yard line. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big
and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Now Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And the Seahawks have picked it up. He's at the 50, the 40. He's at the 30. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line. So the turnover forced, and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone
And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. A loss of 2 there. Second down.
Watch 54. Watch 54. Hey, me and you on deck.
Throwing again on second down. Wilson. And now he'll tuck it and run. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. Flush to his right. He may try and run for... And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Defensively by now, you know his ability. You know he has it in him to take off and run.
Yeah, because they knew coming into this game, but we've already seen examples in this contest that he can run the football.
I think they're going to examine different ways to rush him now. Are they going to do it with different lanes? Are they going to use a spy? But they have to come up with options because right now, he's hurting.
Extra point up and through by Myers. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Football going back to the Panthers here, and you think about where they're at right now early in the season. You know, when they the schedule, they probably looked at it and said, ooh, first 2 at home, we can get off to a great start. This is a team that had playoff aspirations. Now you're 0-2, and gosh, CD, look at their schedule. 4 of the next 5 on the road.
At Arizona, you just saw Arizona. You know that they won't be easy having to chase around Kyler Murray at quarterback. At Houston, who's got off to a very nice start, and they were the division champs last year in the AFC South. Home to Jacksonville, at Tampa, open week, and then finally at the 49ers, who are off to a 2-0 start themselves. You're exactly right. This schedule has now gotten very difficult.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target, and that takes us from second to third down. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Here's Newton being chased out, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack. They will go for it. Now Newton. And the pressure gets to him again.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. Wilson forced.
The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within. I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on a mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top, it's missing, the opposition, ain't all that lane switching, this is what the game is. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show, this so perennial. Do this for my millennials, I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show, this so perennial. Do this for my millennials, I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach. Welcome.
With the beautiful Puget Sound just to our west, you get a look inside CenturyLink Field here in Seattle. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Houston Texans and the Seattle Seahawks. It's a very short kick, taken right at the 20. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Check 15, check 15.
On first and 10, it's Wilson. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Boy, an aggressive play call to start this game. It backfired, but aggressive, no question about that.
Is that one of those statement calls? Trying to let you know that they're going to be aggressive right out of the gate. But that one hung up just a little bit too long. He made a nice play on the ball defensively and was able to pick it off.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. They were searching for the tight end, Darren Fells. That'll bring up second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
On second and 10, Watson. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Now a first-time Pro Bowler from a year ago, Lamar Miller. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Watson going to pull back the handoff and keep it himself. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Well, that's one of the drawbacks of running the RPO. If those linemen go into run block mode, you can't throw it if they're more than a yard downfield. So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Play action for Miller. Now Watson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Brad McDougal. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines